welcome to another video. Today I'm here to do the Harry Potter tag. So I know this tag has been made like 6 months ago, but I recorded and then I got annoyed with it because I didn't like the end result, so I deleted it and now I'm back because I want to film some videos. So yeah, this looks like a great tag because I've now read all the books, so I'm good. I'm up for this challenge, so let's do it. I'm gonna turn the screen because I'm keep staring at my face. Okay. The first question is favorite book. I would say my favorite book is either Deathly Hallows or Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire I thought was amazing because you got to see other people from other houses, and also there's a lot of the mystery and the action really gets going, and Voldemort appears again, and I think it's a much darker, much more intense story, and it's also really fun to read and to watch than in the movie, but also to read and to imagine so many characters, and like they really teenagehood really hits them in the face, and they are all like having crushes on everybody, and it's really cute to see like Hermione and Ron be angry because Hermione went with Victor, and Harry being such an idiot with Cho, and it's a delightful and entertaining read, and I really like it. So yeah, I think maybe. But then Deathly Hallows is the end, and it's beautifully written, and it's a really great conclusion to the story, so I would say it's a tie between those two. The second question is favorite film. I would say the third one. Now, you're gonna think this is weird, but the third one is everyone's favorite, right? Right. So, the thing is, the third movie was the first one I bought in DVD, and I really like it because I watched it so many times. So it's also where you start to get to know like the backstory behind it, which I really appreciate. And you have Sirius and Lupin, which is one of my favorite characters. Well, I'm just gonna say the third one, Prisoner of Azkaban, or the very last one, because obviously the Battle of Hogwarts is amazing and sad, but amazingly done. 3 is least favorite book, and I'm gonna be just like everybody else and say the second one, Chamber of Secrets, just because everyone is angry at Harry and he doesn't understand what's going on, and it really pisses you off sometimes. So yeah, the second one, it's like a mystery. It's like almost a crime mystery novel, which is not my genre. I really enjoy it for being Harry Potter and for continuing the story and the characters, but not the story in itself. It annoys me a lot of times. I mean, I still like it. It's the least favorite. It's not like the one I hate. I don't hate it. 4. Parts of the books and movies that made you cry. In the books, I cried during the third, in the end of the third book, because Sirius can't stay with Harry, and Harry never had a family, and his uncles treat him very badly. So he wants to go and live with Sirius, and Sirius wants that too, but he can't. And it breaks my heart. That was one of the parts that I almost cried reading. The death of Dumbledore, spoiler, it's also very moving, and during the movie I cried like a baby. You have no idea how much I cried during Snape's death. And it's weird because I'm not usually the biggest Snape fan at all, but that scene, yeah, I cried a lot during that scene. A lot. Like, I was a wreck watching that scene. 5. If you could hook up with any character, who would it be? This is awkward to answer, but I think I will say Harry. I don't know, Harry Potter. Guys, I'm not weird though. It's just everyone is like avoiding saying Harry and saying another character, and I'm just like, I don't care, I'm gonna say Harry. And let's just move on to the next question. 6. Favorite character. It's gonna be obvious, guys. It's Hermione Granger. I want to be her, and I wish I was her and I wish people look at me and say, oh, she reminds me a little bit of her, which I guess I'm not, because I'm not even a Gryffindor, and Hermione is such a Gryffindor because she is so brave and always stands up for people who do stuff that she doesn't agree with, and defends other people. And yeah, that's what I admire in her. And then I like her because she, like me, she's a bookworm and she likes to study, and she takes her academic results very seriously, which I always did and do. So yeah. I also really like Remus Lupin. He's just such an amazing character, yeah. 7. What would your patronus be? So I did this test on MuggleNet and I know it's a swan. So a swan. 8. If you could have the invisibility cloak, the resurrection stone, or the Elder Wand, which one would you choose? I would choose the invisibility cloak. I think it's really cool to go around invisible. Guys, it's really cool. And also, the other two creep me out, like the resurrection stone and the Elder Wand is too much power, so the cloak. 100%. 9. Which house would you be in? I don't know about you, but I did my Pottermore sorting test and I'm a Ravenclaw, and I already knew that. I always knew I would be a Ravenclaw. So yeah, I'm a Ravenclaw. Completely. I also really like Hufflepuffs, but I'm a Ravenclaw, clearly. 10. If you could meet any member of the cast, who would it be? I have like 2 answers for this. If it's like someone where I would like to meet and be like friends with, imagine like I would meet them at university and we become friends, it would be Emma Watson, because she's amazing. She's a feminist and she's a brilliant student, and she's a little bit like Hermione herself, which is really cool. But Emma Watson, but if it could be like to meet, like to just meet, to be like, oh my god, this person, I'm talking to them, it would be Maggie Smith, because Maggie Smith is such an amazing actress and she's in Downton Abbey, which I also love. So yeah. 11. What am I doing? 11. Have you played any of the video games? I haven't. 12. If you were on the Quidditch team, where would you play? I think I would be a beater, because I can be like watching out for those balls that can kill you, and I don't have to do like other stuff. I wouldn't be a target for them. I would be watching them and making sure they don't kill other people and myself. So a beater, yeah. But I wouldn't play because I'm not brave enough at all. And I'm not good at sports either. 13. Were you happy with the ending? Yes, I was. I like conclusive endings. I like to have an epilogue. I love knowing what happens like 10 years down the road. So I loved the ending. I loved how everyone lived. I loved knowing the children and the names of the children and all the couple. I love that. I love knowing that. So yeah, I was really happy with the ending. 14. How important is Harry Potter in your life? Over the years, Harry Potter became more and more important in my life. In the beginning, like when I was a child, I loved watching the movies. When I was younger, I really liked encyclopedias, so I wasn't really into adventure books, especially because the books came out when I was like 3 years old. I really enjoyed watching the movies when they first came out, and people even gave me the books and I didn't read them. And then one time I was like 13 or 14 and I saw the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince sitting on my shelf, and I was like, why don't I read it? And the 5th movie had just came out, and I had watched it and really enjoyed it, and I was really curious about what was going to happen next. So I picked up the book and I fell in love with the series, and that was basically the beginning of my Potterhead status. And now I'm all about the Potter references and trivia, and I'm in this group in university where we all like Harry Potter, and we all have like houses, and we have like, it's not like a club, and everyone like mentions Harry Potter all the time, and it's like, it's really cool. It's a really nice fandom. It's a really beautiful group of people, and everyone is so good to each other. There's no drama, and yeah, I really like Harry Potter, and now it's like such a big thing in my life. I love it, and I wish I had more merchandise and stuff in my room, and I wish I had like more stuff to represent how much I like the series. So yeah, that was the Harry Potter tag. I hope you didn't find this too long. I hope you'll enjoy this video. You can give it a thumbs up if you did. You can subscribe down below. All my media stuff is also in the description box. And I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye! I have to stop looking at my face. Yay!